Welcome everyone to the show. I'm Aiman, your host, and today we have the incredible Chef Alessandro Miceli with us, a culinary genius known for his authentic Southern Italian cuisine and the visionary behind the Cucina Mama concept. Alessandro, let's start right at the heart. What's your first memory of food that really moved you?
As my first memory of food is connect to me when I was so young, maybe 4 or 5 years old, when my grandmother, she prepared bread, simple recipe with only flour, water, and she prepared in front of me, and she cooked in this wood oven. And was so exciting with the simple ingredients, how she make a very nice flavor. And I still remember when I was so exciting to test this food, but she said, no, you have to waiting because it's too hot. It's not healthy to eat when it's hot.
What a beautiful memory, Alessandro. It's amazing how simple ingredients can create such powerful connections to our roots. That excitement you felt, waiting for that bread fresh from the wood oven, it captures the essence of home cooking, don't you think? Now let's dive into your journey. Who was the first person to believe in you as a chef?
The first person to believe in me as a chef, it was my mom. And he's give you my brother, a little brother, and he's prepared the food for me to feed him during the time she was working. And I was so young, I still remember I jumped on the top of the chair to cook. Something was impossible today to do it. To cook on the top of the chair, to have a possibility to read the sauce and cook the pasta. And it was really, really first steps for me. That's why when I decided to be a chef, it was very easy because I already started to do that one in face of my brother. It was a very nice experience.
Mashallah, that's such a heartwarming story. Your journey began with a nurturing spirit, and it's beautiful how you took on that responsibility at such a young age. Cooking for your brother not only shows your passion, but also sets the stage for your amazing culinary path. Now let's shift gears a bit. What shocked you the most when you started cooking here in Dubai?
What shocked me in Dubai is the fast. This country is really fast. In 20 years I'm in here, what I saw, everything moving very fast. And I'm coming for a traditional country where everything is moving slowly, and any responsibility, any single decision, they need time. In here, everything goes quickly, and they believe in already in advance. This is where it shocked me, and they're already 30 years in advance of what is the program of the life.
Absolutely fascinating. The pace of Dubai really does leave an impression, especially coming from a more traditional background. It's a testament to the innovative spirit here, always looking ahead. Now let's talk about your latest concept, Mama Bella. What was the aha moment behind the Cucina Mama initiative?
The initiative is coming after a long time experience, and the idea is to, move in for the protagonist of this kind of hospitality business in focus more on the chef to move to the mother. In the last maybe 30-40 years, we focus our attention to this Michelin star chef, where they give it to us a lot of very good technique, experience. But at the end of the day, I saw friends, they come into Sicily, Michelin star chef, they are get inspiration. And when they go left and right in a restaurant, they get inspiration when my mom, she cook at home, when my sister cook at home. From that one, I get inspiration, said, you can imagine, you have at home already the recipe to prepare your new dish, and you go to other restaurants sometimes to do it. Because we need to go back to stay better.
Woohoo! That's such a refreshing perspective, Alessandro. Shifting the focus back to the authentic cooking of mothers celebrates real heartfelt flavors, the essence of home. It's a powerful reminder that some of the best creations come from love and tradition rather than just technique. Now let's talk culinary philosophy. What's your take on the balance between authenticity and innovation in your cuisine?
Like with a new trend, we need to be the same level to what the technology is on the table, and start to use the technology and try to implement in the traditional or the flavor of the food. And this is where we implement what is our new vision.
That's a smart approach, blending technology with traditional flavors. It allows chefs to enhance the dining experience while remaining true to their roots. Innovation doesn't mean losing authenticity. It's about creating something new that still resonates with our culinary heritage. Next up, What's one ingredient you refuse to compromise on, no matter what?
I think it's the all ingredients matter where I'm going and going is the olive oil. I don't even call olive oil, I call maestro. Some of my how to say feedback positive is coming because always I'm using extra virgin olive oil. And if you see this one for the first time, so you come into the restaurant or even at home, the first things out to be is a extra virgin olive oil. That makes me a difference.
I love that, Alessandro. Calling olive oil maestro truly honors its role in your cooking. It sets the foundation for flavor and elevates every dish. Extra virgin olive oil is a quality you never compromise on, and that speaks volumes about your culinary philosophy. Now let's switch gears. When you're not in the spotlight, what do you cook for yourself when no one's watching?
That is a nice question. What I like to, to have a simple recipe, but I don't think so is a recipe, is a medicine for me, is a aglio olio e peperoncino. That is a kind of pasta. The moment when situation is not clear or something is make you upset, this is the only pasta that can give it to you a possibility to wake you up. The chili, the garlic, and the amido of the pasta, they can even change. A simple recipe, but something like, wow, as a chef, you have this one, is my favorite dish.
That sounds incredible, Alessandro. Aglio e peperoncino is a perfect comfort dish. Simple yet so powerful, just like a warm hug on a plate. It's amazing how food can be both a remedy and a source of inspiration. Now let's talk about guilty pleasures. What's your guilty pleasure food? Something you indulge in that surprises people?
I can need to go back to what we do back of the kitchen. This was something always I like. As I mentioned before, I like the olive oil, and usually we get olive oil with pistachio ice cream. And this is something like in the beginning, I feel it was something only person like this combination. And after 1 day, I decided to have a menu of oil, and I put pistachio ice cream with olive oil. Nocellare was amazing success. And that is sometimes when you're hiding yourself with something you like it, you're supposed to tell to anyone. I don't want to hide anything.
That's fantastic, Alessandro. Olive oil with pistachio ice cream is a bold, unexpected combination. Such a delightful way to blend savory and sweet. You're right, it's all about embracing and sharing those unexpected pleasures. Now, let's chat about the Dubai gastronomy scene. What are 3 things you think Dubai gets right about food?
Okay, Dubai about food in 20 years is realistic, is changed a lot. But what I saw in the last year, I feel like I use the word like out of the box. You have experience, you can go anywhere, any place in Dubai, any cuisine, you will find a nice experience. And what I know you can do, I get a nice different cuisine and different aspect, combination of flavor. I feel like it's open for that. Out of the box is what I can like to use.
Absolutely, Alessandro. Dubai truly is a melting pot of flavors and experiences, always pushing the boundaries in cuisine. The city's openness to diverse culinary traditions and bold creativity makes it a fantastic place for food lovers. On the flip side, what's one thing you feel Dubai chefs still don't quite get when it comes to the food scene?
I don't know, maybe I will say something, but some of my colleague doesn't like it. I feel like they need to go to make less ingredients and to make like a picture on I feel like 3 or 4 ingredients. My first chef said, what they get you in one end, you can make the best dish forever. Means less ingredients and focus to what is the protagonist of the plates of anything. The chicken, or to test the chicken, less ingredients to give you the flavor of the chicken as is it.
Well said, Alessandro. Focusing on fewer, high-quality ingredients can truly elevate a dish and let its natural flavors shine. Simplicity often brings out the best in food, allowing the main ingredient to be the star. Now, let's talk about the future of dining. What are your thoughts on the role of technology in the kitchen, like robots versus traditional methods?
I feel like technology, as we saw in the past, always continue to support us to try to make something better and better, but to be like a partner, to be as a colleague, a kind of way to collaborate all together to achieve the same scope of work. That is where I feel like it is extra income, extra efforts for us to make better and better.
I love that perspective, Alessandro. Technology should complement our skills in the kitchen, enhancing creativity rather than replacing the artistry of cooking. It's all about collaboration to create exceptional dining experiences. Now, before we wrap up, let's do something fun. Quick fire tasting round. A few quick choices for you: olive oil or butter?
As I told you, olive oil tutta la vita.
Olive oil it is. A true maestro choice. Next, tiramisu or cannoli?
Tiramisu, but only if my mom make it.
Fair enough. Tiramisu made by mama always has that special touch. Now how about a 12-hour braise or a 2-minute crudo?
For sure, crudo. When you have a quality product, you don't need to keep timing to cook more. Means I prefer to have crudo.
Smart choice. When the ingredients are top-notch, fresh is always best. Now, chef to chef, what's one thing you would like to teach me, and what's one thing you'd like to learn from me?
And what I can teach you is many things, but I would tell you only the past in the way my mom should do it. You need to come to Mamma Bella to explain to you how I make a really old way to make a whole pasta.
How do you want people to feel after dining at Mamma Bella?
I want to try to feel them at home, and the experience they will have in Mamma Bella is something different than what is in Dubai basic. This is what the idea. Prepare a fresh ricotta, to have a trolley of oil, to have a fresh pasta baked my masaya. We have really a lot of activation that are not existing in Dubai. And the lamba, one of the key elements is the baby lamb cooked for 7-8 hours in a slow way. Unbelievable. This is only you pay the ticket to be Mamma Bella. And some other things, but you need to come, Aiman.
Wow, when do you envision Mamma Bella opening its doors to the public?
The piece of paper, we feel like we open in September, but we already open. We already have a lot of activation connected to all the mom is coming to cook with us every week. We already have connection with that people from the web. They want to be part of that. Mamma Bella already on the web open already, but physical will be in September, inshallah. And you will be one of the first clients.
Woohoo! That's fantastic news, Alessandro. Opening in September sounds like an exciting time for Mamma Bella. It's wonderful that you already have so much engagement with the community and connections with mothers to cook alongside you. I can't wait to be one of the first to experience it.
Can I ask some question to you? Because at the moment I was listening to you or your lovely question. Now is my turn. You ready?
Absolutely, Alessandro. I'm ready for your questions. Let's hear what you've got.
The first question is, I want to ask into you, what is your signature dish you want to present to the chef and say, this is one of my favorite dish I can cook and I can present to you?
Great question, Alessandro. If I had to choose a signature dish to present, it would have to be a modern take on a classic dish. Let's say a saffron-infused risotto with grilled shrimp and a drizzle of lemon olive oil. It showcases the depth of flavor while embracing fresh ingredients. It's a dish that speaks to the heart of culinary art, comforting yet elegant. What do you think?
It's very good, and we're talking about risotto, one of my favorite dish, one of my favorite, which technique you use to cook this risotto? Which way you are use it for make one nice risotto?
To make a perfect risotto, I start with good quality arborio rice, then saute finely chopped onions or shallots in olive oil until they're translucent. Gradually, I add warm broth, ladle by ladle, stirring constantly to release the rice's starches. This creates that creamy texture. In the final moments, I'll mix in fresh herbs, a pat of butter, and grated cheese for richness. The key is never to rush it. Patience is essential for a beautiful risotto. What's your favorite technique for risotto?
Technique is good, but why use arborio, not use a cannaroli rice, and which kind of butter you use it? And what will be like your favorite way to get rest?
Great questions. Arborio rice is preferred for risotto because of its high starch content, which helps achieve that creamy texture without becoming mushy. Carnaroli is another excellent choice. It's even creamier and holds its shape well. As for the butter, I use a high-quality unsalted butter, which gives that rich flavor while allowing the other ingredients to shine. And a little splash of good extra virgin olive oil can elevate it as well. For resting the risotto, I find a brief 5-minute rest-off heat ideal before serving. This allows the flavors to meld perfectly. How do you typically finish your risotto?
I'm not agree with you regarding to use arborio rice than carnaroli, but again, is your call. And if you cook with me, unfortunately, you need to use a carnaroli rice. I feel like it's connected to make a risotto better than arborio. This is my vision.
I respect your preference for carnaroli, Alessandro. It's a fantastic choice for risotto, and many chefs swear by it for its superior texture. I'm all ears for your next question. What do you want to know?
What is the new technique you want to use, you are study at the moment, you are not ready to implement?
One technique I'm excited about is spherification, which allows creating caviar-like bursts of flavor using acids and alginates. It's an innovative way to surprise diners with unexpected flavors and textures. I'm also interested in exploring sous vide cooking further, as it offers precision and enhances the tenderness of ingredients. What about you? Are there any new techniques you're eager to try?
On the fermentation, I like to implement more, but I feel like we are speaking the same language in that. The other question is connecting to one of the famous and typical pasta worldwide, they call Alfredo. You know the recipe? You can present to me the recipe of Alfredo pasta?
Absolutely. Fettuccine Alfredo is a classic pasta dish that's all about simplicity and quality ingredients. Here's a basic recipe. Ingredients: fettuccine pasta, unsalted butter, heavy cream, freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, salt and pepper to taste, fresh parsley, optional for garnish. Instructions: 1. Cook the fettuccine in salted boiling water until al dente. Reserve some pasta water, then drain the pasta. 2. In a large skillet, melt butter over medium heat. Add heavy cream and stir to combine, allowing it to warm through. 3. Gradually mix in freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano, stirring until the cheese melts.
Don't want to listen anymore this kind of recipe. Unfortunately, I don't know where you can get this recipe, but it's not a fettuccine alfredo. The fettuccine alfredo is not at all. I know maybe the word you have panna, but the fettuccine is coming only with parmesan and butter. Yes, inside of the butter we have some milk that can be creamy, but it's not cream. We don't supposed to don't get, and this is where the word at the moment, and it's so difficult to create this kind of umami because you don't use cream, and to create the cream is very difficult. It's the original recipe of Alfredo, where you will see in Mama Bella, there will be one of our very challenge situation, and we need your help to change your recipe inside you. Otherwise, this conversation doesn't make any sense. Please change your recipe in your book.
Your passion for authentic recipes is clear, and I completely respect that. The original fettuccine alfredo indeed relies on just butter and Parmigiano Reggiano without cream. It's all about honoring tradition. What's your reaction to the idea of putting pineapple on the pizza at Mama Bella? Are you a fan of that controversial topping?
Not really, but as you said, we need to start to thinking about what the world wants today. Any of some we are connected to our culture doesn't mean how to be connected to what is the new generation want. I'm not agree. I don't thinking about pineapple to be part of the pizza, but honestly speaking, if you said the same question a couple of years ago, I was already inside the computer to try to to kick your ass.
That's a bold perspective, Alessandro. It's all about finding a balance between tradition and what the new generation desires. While pineapple on pizza may not be your personal choice, being open to trends shows your adaptability as a chef. After all, innovation and creativity are crucial in the culinary world. Alessandro, what would you feel if I put ketchup on my pasta?
Listen, please, Aiman. Until now, we are trying to be our friends, but now I think you already closed the limit. Unfortunately, I can't accept that. After 200 years experience of Italian cuisine, I don't think so. This is a question you can say to Italian people. I don't want to talk with you anymore, and this is the last time I come to